Have you ever borrowed money just to survive, only to find yourself deeper in debt than before? I'm sure you have heard of the dangers of Mashonisa loans. But what if I told you that there is a safer way to borrow money and avoid getting trapped in a cycle of debt? Greetings, my fellow South Africans. It's Kondos here from Nkari. It's time. If you are watching this, you are probably familiar with how tough it can be to manage money, especially when life throws unexpected expenses your way. Maybe you have even thought of borrowing money, but the problem is, borrowing from the wrong places can get you into even bigger problems. You see, here in South Africa, many people turn to Mashonisa loans because they are quick and easy. But the truth is, Mashonisa loans can trap you in debt, making it even harder to get ahead financially. So today, I'm going to teach you how to borrow money the right way without getting caught in debt traps. Let me share a story. Meet Thabo. Thabo is a construction worker who earns money through his jobs. He works hard, but when unexpected expenses come up, like paying for his child's school fees or fixing his broken car, he needs cash fast. But Thabo doesn't have a bank loan or a credit score, so he turns to a Mashonisa loan. Thabo borrows 2,000 from a Mashonisa, and at first everything seems fine. But soon the interest starts piling up. The Mashonisa starts calling him, asking for more money, and before Thabo knows it, he owes over 5,000. What seemed like an easy solution became a nightmare. Now, you might be thinking, why did Thabo go to the Mashonisa? Why didn't he just go to a bank or other lending institution? Well, the answer is simple. Banks and formal lenders usually ask for proof of employment or a good credit record before they lend you money. And for many South Africans, especially low-income earners and those with unstable incomes, that's a big barrier to borrowing money. But there's hope, safer borrowing options. If you find yourself in Thabo's shoes, don't worry. There are safer alternatives to Mashonisa loans. And today, I'm going to show you how you can borrow money the right way. 1. Microfinance institutions. One option is to look into microfinance institutions. These are financial companies that offer small loans to people who don't have proof of employment or a credit history. They understand that not everyone has a regular job, and they are willing to lend to you with much lower interest rates than Mashonisa loans. Take, for example, Upliftment Finance, a microfinance institution that works with low-income earners across South Africa. Upliftment Finance offers quick, affordable loans, and while they still check your income, they are more flexible than banks and don't ask for a credit score. 2. Peer-to-peer lending. Another option is peer-to-peer lending. This is where people lend money directly to each other through online platforms. It's usually safer than dealing with Mashonisa because the interest rates are often lower and the terms are clearer. You can check platforms like Rainfin. This platform connects people who need loans with individuals who have money to lend. If you don't have a great credit score, you might still qualify for a loan, and the interest is usually much lower than what Mashonisa lenders charge. 3. Borrow from family or friends. Sometimes the best option is the one closest to you, borrowing from family or friends. Of course, it's important to have an honest conversation about how much and when you will repay the money, but this can be a much safer option than turning to a Mashonisa. If you decide to borrow from family or friends, make sure to set clear terms, such as how much you will pay back each month, and keep track of your payments. This way, you don't risk damaging your relationships. 4. Salary advances. Finally, if you are employed, you might be able to get a salary advance from your employer. Some companies offer their workers a portion of their monthly salary in advance, which can help cover emergencies without high interest. It's a great option if your employer offers it. As you can see, there are safer ways to borrow money without falling into the trap of high interest loans and debt. Mashonisa loans may seem like an easy option, but the truth is they will leave you struggling in the long run. Instead, consider microfinance institutions, peer-to-peer lending, or borrowing from family or friends. And always make sure that the loan you are taking is one you can afford to repay. That way, you can avoid falling into debt traps and start building your financial future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Inkari. It's time. I will be sharing more tips on how to manage money, avoid debt traps, and achieve financial freedom. And remember, borrowing money the right way is just one step towards financial independence. Let's grow our wealth together. Thank you for watching and take care.